Elon Musk is undoubtedly one of the most fascinating and polarizing figures of the 21st century. His name is associated with innovations ranging from electric cars and space exploration to artificial intelligence and clean energy. But to understand how he came to lead companies like Tesla, SpaceX, and many others, it's essential to look at his origins, his family, and the events that shaped his worldview. Elon Musk's story isn't just about technology. It's about a man who transformed personal challenges and unique opportunities into a technological revolution that directly impacts the automotive industry and the future of transportation. Elon was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa, into a family that already had its peculiarities. His father, Elon Musk, was an electromechanical engineer with a controversial history. While Errol was financially successful, his role as a father was marked by emotional conflicts and a complicated relationship with Elon. In later interviews, Musk described his father as someone brilliant but terrible, suggesting that this relationship was as formative as it was traumatic. On the other hand, his mother, May Musk, was a Canadian model and successful dietitian, whose independence and work ethic left a deep mark on her children. May always encouraged Elon and his siblings to be curious, resilient, and to take on responsibilities from an early age. Elon's childhood was marked by an insatiable curiosity. He was the kind of child who read entire encyclopedias and asked endless questions about how things around him worked. At age 10, he received his first computer and taught himself how to program. 2 years later, he created a game called Blastar, which he sold for $500, an impressive feat for someone so young. However, his childhood was also lonely. He was bullied at school and often sought refuge in books and technology to escape the reality around him. At 17, Elon decided to leave South Africa to avoid mandatory military service during apartheid and seek better opportunities abroad. He moved to Canada, leveraging his mother's Canadian citizenship. There he began studying at Queen's University before transferring to the University of Pennsylvania in the United States. At Penn, he excelled in both physics and economics, a combination that would later prove crucial for his entrepreneurial ventures. During this university period, Elon already demonstrated visionary thinking. He believed that humanity's greatest threats were dependence on fossil fuels, climate change, and the possibility of extinction without colonizing other planets. After graduating, Musk began his entrepreneurial journey in Silicon Valley. His first major venture was Zip2, a company co-founded with his brother Kimball Musk in 1995. Zip2 provided online city guides for newspapers, something innovative at a time when the internet was still in its infancy. The company grew rapidly and was sold to Compaq for about $300 million in 1999. Elon received approximately $22 million from this sale, money he immediately reinvested in new projects. The next step was founding X.com, an online banking service that promised to revolutionize the financial sector. Although it faced initial challenges due to his lack of experience in traditional banking, X.com eventually merged with another company called Confinity to form PayPal. This merger brought not only complementary technology, but also internal leadership conflicts. Despite this, or perhaps because of it, PayPal became hugely successful and was sold to eBay in 2002 for $1.5 billion in stock. Elon walked away from this deal with about $180 million. With this newly acquired capital, Musk could have chosen a comfortable life as an investor or traditional entrepreneur. But he had much bigger ambitions shaped by his curious childhood and concerns about humanity's future. In 2002, he founded SpaceX with the goal of reducing space travel costs and making Mars colonization possible. Although SpaceX isn't directly tied to the automotive sector, it exemplifies how Musk thinks about integrated solutions, creating disruptive technologies to solve seemingly impossible problems. It was within this context that Elon entered the world of electric cars, but not as Tesla Motors' founder, as many believe. Tesla was founded in 2003 by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning, with the vision of creating electric sports cars that were desirable both in design and performance. Elon joined the company in 2004 as the main investor during its Series A funding, and putting around $6 million into the project and assuming the role of chairman of the board. Although initially not involved in Tesla's day-to-day operations, Musk quickly became a driving force within the company due to his ambitious vision and ability to attract public attention, something essential for a startup trying to compete against established automotive giants. Tesla's first car, the Roadster, launched in 2008, was an important milestone. It proved that electric cars could be fast, stylish, and viable for consumers. However, Tesla's early years were anything but easy. The global financial crisis of 2008 nearly drove the company into bankruptcy. At this critical moment, Musk officially took on the role of CEO and Chief Product Architect, positions he still holds today. He invested much of what remained of his personal fortune to keep the company alive while seeking new investors and working tirelessly to improve Tesla's products. Under his direct leadership, Tesla rapidly expanded beyond the Roadster to create more accessible vehicles like the Model S, a premium sedan, Model X, an SUV, and later the Model 3, an electric car aimed at mass-market consumers. Each launch brought significant technological innovations, from more efficient batteries to advanced autonomous driving systems, solidifying Tesla as a global leader in the electric vehicle industry. But why was Elon Musk so determined to make electric cars a reality? Part of this can be attributed to the environmentalist influence he developed as a young man, upon realizing the risks of global climate change caused by dependence on fossil fuels. Another part stems from his almost obsessive desire to solve complex problems on a global scale, something seemingly rooted both in rigorous education and challenging family experiences. Tesla's impact goes far beyond individual electric cars. It forced the entire global automotive industry to accelerate its own efforts toward electrification. Today, we see giants like Ford, GM, and Volkswagen investing billions in electric vehicles, something unthinkable before Tesla's initial success. Additionally, Tesla expanded into areas like energy storage, with products like Powerwall, and solar energy, through its acquisition of Solar City. This reflects another hallmark of Musk's business style. He doesn't see his companies as separate entities. They are part of a larger ecosystem designed to solve interconnected problems. Over the years, Elon Musk has become synonymous with both innovation and controversy. His direct approach on social media often attracts criticism. His bold business decisions sometimes seem too risky, but few can deny the transformative impact he has had on both the automotive sector and technological innovation. Looking at this trajectory, from an introspective boy in South Africa to a global magnate leading multiple industrial revolutions, it becomes clear that Elon Musk is driven by something greater than profit or fame. He wants to fundamentally change how we live our lives, on this planet, and possibly beyond it. And while his story is far from over, it has already left deep marks on the world of electric cars and how we think about sustainable mobility for the near future.